Hello and welcome to another unboxing from Pushing Cardboard. I'm Grant Lindenberg and today we're going to take a look at Maida 1806. This is the latest game from Form Square Games out of England, a new game company. This is volume 2 in their Limits of Glory series. If you remember the first one, it was Bonaparte's Eastern Empire, and it was Napoleon going to Egypt. This is again designed by Andrew Rourke, same as the first one. He's the one-man show that is Form Square Games. I think maybe him and his wife. Anyway, I really enjoyed that first one. Had several unique things that are I expect to see in this one as well. So let's have a look at the box. Nice cover. We got says complexity moderate, but doesn't say anything about. Well, it says 2 players, suitable for solo, which is that's my impression of the game. If it's like the previous one as well, it's your typical bookcase style box. So anyway, yeah, let's jump into it and see what this one looks like. I know with the previous game there were some folks who didn't care for the map, but it didn't bother me at all, and I'm pretty sure that what Andrew was trying to do there was he was trying to match the art style on the map to the sort of the caricatures of the headshots of the different generals, which were based on period cartoons, so in the same style as that. Anyway, we'll see what's in here. We'll check out the map, see what people think. First up, just a bag of dice and pawns. These are just markers. They look like meeples, but they're just pawns to go along a track. Here's the counters, but they're in shrink, so there we go. These are the punch-out style counters, so everything's pre-rounded, all of that sort of thing. Okay, first we have some leaders. We have some little rowboats, and we have a few units. And you'll also see these squares. These are part of the time track, which doubles as an event track. And that's what these big squares are. You'll see the time track in a bit. Single-sided counters, nothing to see on the back. So there we go. Oh, this one wants to get out already, so we'll take that aside. These are obviously the British, and again we have this. There's a bunch of leaders. Can we get it? I don't know if there's enough light there. If you can see the sort of cartoony, period cartoony, early 19th century style political cartoons is the style of the drawings there on the faces. Oh, here's we've got 4 sheets. Here's yet another one. You can see it better there. Anyway, it's these are these little square ones down here. That's the well, turn it around so you can see. Those are the units, the actual military units, and you just stack them up to make whatever. If you need 5, you make a stack of 5. If you need to make change, it's one of those games. And finally, the last of the French. We'll go this way so you can see some more of those leaders. All right. Here's the rule book. Now this is a pretty juicy rule book. What do we got here? 36 pages. Sort of a semi-gloss, nice large typeface. You see this first page here. This basically tells you what everything is, and I think it kind of shows you the initial setup as well, if I recall, if it's the same as volume 1. Big, nice, easy section on setup. This is like, he writes a great rule book. How to set it up, and then the very next thing, how to win. I mean, you're totally ready to go right there. And then the sequence of play that tells you how the whole thing works, and lots of examples. He's definitely not written the rule book for grognards only. He's written the rule book to be as accessible as possible, is obvious. So it's like there's a little naval combat in this game. There was a little bit of that in the first one, not a ton, just a bit. Uprising and sieges, that's very interesting. Victory conditions. Oh, and there's event tiles in the game. So this is, a lot of games have this, where if there's events in the game, there's a little larger explanation of each of the events. Sort of tells you a bit of the history probably, and then and really tells you how to use the event if it's not clear on the tile. And there we go. So well, unless we see something else, it looks like it's probably a single, just like one scenario is the game. Now this is the turn track, and it doubles as the random event table. Each turn you're gonna on the first you're gonna roll a certain number of dice, and you'll get one of these events. Once you get kicked up to the next level, you get one of these, and so on until you get kicked up to the final level. Some of them are repeating events. Some of them they happen just once, and then once they've happened, you take these punched out ones, and then that goes on for the next time. And the next time, if you get that event again, then you get that, or vice versa. One of the two ways. I can't remember which way it goes. Anyway, it's a really ingenious way of combining random events and the turn track. And the turn track is a bit random. You don't know exactly when things are going to end. This is basically the combat results table, and what's interesting here is the French, the British, the Neapolitan or Russian, or the guerrillas, or that's all if you have a commander and your type of unit, or if you have no commander, you have to use this terrible chart, and you'll take a look at how many what your strength points are, and anyway, the French are generally the best, and it goes down from there. I won't explain the whole combat thing. I'll have to do a piece on this game, but if you really want to learn the system right away, I do have a piece on the previous volume, Bonaparte's Eastern Empire. You can see how it all works there if you're totally eager. These are setup charts. This is basically, you just place these on the side of the table. Not everybody starts on the game, so you're gonna, the French will obviously start with Messina, and then he'll bring in these other units as the game moves on, and then finally it appears to be a mounted map board, of course, and here we go. Yeah, that's nice. That fits just about in the frame, doesn't it? So here's the map. Obviously, it's an area map, and then this is your track, and each leader has a certain amount of I guess they call it glory in the game. And you'll see here, to find out how much glory your unit starts with, you'll roll right off the bat. Messina will start with 26 plus 46. Whatever that ends up to, you put his marker on here, and each unit spends glory during the game to basically to do almost anything. May take a bit of that glory roll. So this basically works as the glory chart for you'll end up with the markers all around this, and you'll also, I think maybe VPs get traced on there as well. Like I said, he got a little bit of pushback on the first board. I think this one's actually nicer. When the actual fighting area looks quite the same, but he's done a lovely thing. You can see if we can get that right up there. It's reinforcing that period cartoon thing. He's probably found that from a periodical of the period, I imagine, or I don't know, maybe he's hired an artist to do it. In any case, there's some more over on the corner there. The artwork that he's added definitely has that period flavor of political cartoons. So there you go. That's that's it. That's everything in the box for Maida 1806. As I said before, I totally enjoyed the first volume, the Bonaparte's Eastern Empire. I totally recommend that game, and I look forward to playing this. So anyway, thanks very much. I've been Grant Lindenberg for Pushing Cardboard. We'll see you next time.